One of the things that all SBIR and STTR agencies look for is a strong team. They want the best of the best working on the project. But what does a strong team actually look like? I mean, what's strength to these agencies? Obviously, they're not looking for gym bros. Just got to get that last rep in. And they're not looking for prize fighters who can go the full 12 rounds. Or are they? You see, there are a couple of qualities that most SBIR and STTR agencies look for in a strong team, or rather a well-rounded one: expertise and resilience. We'll get to expertise here shortly, but resilience can be a critical factor in your team and our company matrix. Agencies want to know that you and your company have the drive, stamina, and willingness, resilience, to do whatever it takes to see your idea to the market. Are you going to hit the first roadblock and give up? You going to get your legs kicked out from under you and stay down? Or are you going to fight the day, screaming as you go into the long dark night? All the silly metaphors aside, essentially, do you have the passion and drive to continue on no matter the challenge and risks that pop up? I mean, you should, right? You're entrepreneurs after all. Or you work for an entrepreneur. Or the founder is, just someone at your organization in the decision hierarchy is an entrepreneur. And rolling with the punches is what being an entrepreneur is all about. Whether it's during product development or customer discovery or setting up supply chain, really anything to launch a market-ready product, there are going to be unanticipated and unintended consequences. Things are just going to go off the rails. It's the nature of the game when it comes to launching a product. And agencies are aware of this. After all, that's the purpose of these programs: to take innovative ideas and make them into commercially successful products. That, in a nutshell, is resilience. But it's not just about resilience. You might be the most resilient person out there, but do you, and of course your team, have the knowledge, background, expertise, training, and skill sets to solve the problem? Remember, during your phase 1, you're trying to establish the feasibility of solving a critical technical challenge or problem. And during phase 2, you're proving that out and trying to create a market-ready prototype. So, what kind of experience do you have? Where is it directly mappable to the activities you're going to undertake? How can you showcase that? You need to focus on these elements when talking about history and background. What kind of projects has that person worked on that are similar? What kind of research have they done? What is their training in those areas? Any reviewer will want to see the direct linkage or connections in those areas. I mean, you're not going to have someone do data analysis that hasn't even created a spreadsheet before. You're not going to have an engineer that hasn't even heard of a draft board or AutoCAD, right? Good God, I hope not. But they do want to see that history. Where has the person picked up their skill sets? What have they done in the past that shows they're the right fit for the work? Because it is about the work. Everywhere you have someone doing a task or need some technical work performed, you have to show that you have that person already selected. Or if you don't have that person selected, where are you going to get them from? What kind of background and training do they need? What kind of work history will you be looking for? Why? Spell it all out. Keep in mind, though, that even if they won't be working on the technical portion of a phase 1, the viewers are going to want to see the total picture. Even if the agency doesn't call for a specific section in the narrative on the overall team, or to talk about the potential phase 2, you want to show that completeness of your team. If you don't have someone on board with a history of product development, or planning to bring that person on board in your phase 2, why? The purpose of these programs is to build innovative commercial solutions. You need some commercial backbone. Agencies also want to see they're making an investment into a robust business. You need business people to see you for it. Paint the picture too, Rembrandt. Why do you have the sum total of expertise, knowledge, ability, and skill sets to go from idea to commercial success? Look, at the end of the day, it's all about giving them the pieces of the puzzle to make a complete picture. They want to know that you have the people that can make the technical work happen, that you have the partners that can get you into the marketplace, and you have the structure to be a powerhouse in whatever domain your product will reside in. That is a strong team.